Hey everyone, this is Allie and welcome to the Common Room. Today on my channel we have yet another magical unboxing. Now this subscription box is about a month behind on their monthly boxes, but stay tuned if you would like to see the July Geek Gear Wizardry box. Alright guys, so before we get into this box, I do have a couple things that I wanted to let you know. First off, this is my first video since hitting 1,000 subscribers, so I just wanted to say thank you all so much. You have no idea how exciting that is for me, and I just appreciate every one of you, so thank you. Another thing is that my New York trip is coming up very quickly. And sadly, I got some bad news that my wonderful friend Leanda is not going to be able to come with us. She is actually located in the Netherlands, and we were really hoping that everything would be opened up so that she could travel, but it doesn't look like that's the case. So she's not going to be able to come with us, but we already have it in the works. As soon as stuff opens up, we are planning another trip with her. We know that we're going to be going to Universal at some point, but hopefully in the future we'll be able to go back to New York with Leanda so she can experience all of the fun stuff that's coming up in the next week. But I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update. Now, getting into this Geek Gear box, they do put up 3 hints for their box, so I always go over those first. So for hint number 1, we have a picture of a phoenix that is flying away from like the stand that you see Fawkes standing on in Dumbledore's office. So it would be really fun to have something Fawkes related. It would be really cool if we actually had like a replica of a phoenix. Not sure if we'd get something like that, but always excited to get something phoenix related. Then for hint number 2. Hint number 2, I think, is pretty obvious what we're going to see. The first thing that you see is a drawing of the night bus. And then it has the addition or plus sign with a black t-shirt and then equals question mark. So I'm pretty sure we're going to be getting a night bus t-shirt in here, which is very exciting because I don't have anything night bus on wearable items. I always look at night bus shirts whenever we are in Universal, but they don't have any that are very obviously night bus. So hopefully we'll get something really cool on our t-shirt. And then for hint number 3, which is our last hint, they had just a picture of white chess pieces. Now, I know that Geek Gear has came out in the past with a few of the chess pieces from the chessboard from the first book. So I would be really excited to get a chess piece. I don't have any of the ones that they have previously came out with, but anything wizard chess, I feel like they could do a lot with that. So hopefully we'll get something really cool related to wizard chess as well. But now that we've went over our hints, let's go ahead and get a sneak peek into this box. Oh, so we have our t-shirt on the top here, and I can definitely tell that it's way more obviously night bus than any of the other shirts that I've seen at Universal. So let's go ahead and pull that out first. You know me, I'm always looking for things that I can possibly take on my next vacation, which is still New York in this case. So hopefully this will be a shirt that I will bring with me. So this is very obviously a night bus t-shirt. You can see the night bus front and center, a really big print on the front. And I like that the night bus, it's very bright purple, but I like that the city is kind of just white and not the focal point of the shirt. I really like this shirt. It's a very big print, so not something that I would wear all of the time, but I'll definitely try to take it with me on New York. I'm sure I can find some place that this would be good to wear. But yeah, I really like the design of the night bus. I like that it's on a black t-shirt, so I'm definitely a fan of this t-shirt. I feel like even though I might not wear all of the shirts that I have, I'm probably going to take way too much with me on my New York trip. Chris gets so mad at me because I am the definition of an overpacker. I want outfits for every occasion that I can take with me. I'm probably going to change multiple times during the day. Yeah, that's just how I am. But let's go ahead. You can see there's some green squiggles in here with a few boxes and a print. And I see that there's something officially licensed in here. I think I'm gonna start off with the print. Geek Gear's prints aren't always my favorite. Like, I can tell these prints are, it's not that they're not my favorite, but they're very big prints and I don't have a lot of room to put them up. But let's see. This one is a Geek Gear licensed exclusive print. And let's see what we have here. It's like a gold and red. I'm wondering if it's something Gryffindor related, which there's just not much room in here for anything Gryffindor related because I'm a Slytherin. Okay, let's see what we have here. Oh no! Okay, so this is gonna be for our first hint. So our t-shirt was obviously our night bus hint. And then we have our Fox the Phoenix hint. It's a really nicely, it looks like it's like a painted picture of a phoenix or of Fox the Phoenix, because you can see it says Fox right there. It's a really pretty picture. Now, just personal preference, because I'm not a Gryffindor, and that's not necessarily the reason why, but yellow is like my least favorite color. So I understand the theming of the print, and I think that the portrait of the Phoenix is really pretty. This is definitely one that I probably wouldn't put up just because I'm not the biggest fan of the colors together. But the portrait itself is really pretty, and yeah, I mean, it's not a bad print. It's just probably one that I won't be using. So I do really want to see what this licensed item is, but I think I'm going to open a box first. I feel like we might as well just get all three of our hints out of the way, because this box has little chess pawns all over it. So I'm pretty sure that we're going to have something wizard chess related in here. So let's see. It looks like, oh, it looks like a piece from the first chess set in the first movie. Ooh, this does make me excited because I've seen their chess pieces, and you know, just watching the movies, everybody knows these chess pieces, and they are really cool replica items that I've wanted to have on my shelves. And this one, we all know this one because whenever they try to walk past the chessboard because they're not sure if they need to actually play the game, this guy opens up and stops them with his swords. I don't know what chess piece this is. Is this one of the pawns? Maybe it's a rook. I don't play chess, so I've played it before, like way back in the day. So I'm not exactly sure what piece this is called, but it's really pretty. You can tell it's maybe just resin, but it's got like this white creamish color to it. And you can see on this side, you can see like the armor that he's wearing with that little bit of bronze color. And then on this side, you can see his shield, and it also has that bronze color on it. Now, I actually really like this piece. Again, I don't have anything wizard chess related to put on my shelves, so it's going to be a great addition. Might be a good piece to put on my year one shelf. I don't know, but I do really like it. I think it's really well made, and I could tell the moment that I opened it which piece it was. I could remember it from the movies. So yeah, I think that's a pretty good item to receive in this box. Okay, so I'm going to pull out this officially licensed item. I don't know what it is. I can just see the licensing on the packaging. So let's see what we have. Oh, what are you? We have, okay, so it's Felix Felicis, and it says it's a potion pin. I think it's a cool item. I don't think it's something that I would actually use, but you can see it says it's a potion pin with pearlescent liquid inside. And it looks like there's a little note down here that says it writes with black ink. Now, the only reason that I'm not going to open this is I don't use like a lot of the wand pins or like this potion pin. I feel like that is something that, yeah, younger kids like who are in school, I would probably, if I was in school, I would take this and use it because that's just amazing. But I probably won't use the pin itself. And I have a lot of other Felix Felicis replicas that I have like on my potion shelf, and they have like the actual like yellow color to them. So they're a little more correct to the movies. I can't remember how it's described in the books, but it's very pretty how the liquid is in the pen there. And I do like this little plate on the front with the name of the potion. I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad item at all. Again, it's just probably something that I won't use. So I'm not sure if I will give this away at some point or if I'll just keep it in the packaging. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet, but for that reason, I'm gonna keep it in its packaging. All right, we have, looks like 2 more things, a pen and a little box. Let's start with our pen. Okay, so the card backing has a cauldron on it. So let's see what my pen is. Oh, see, this makes me very happy because the last couple boxes I've received from Geek Gear, I haven't been the biggest fan of their pens. They sometimes come out with these really big pens with really big designs, and they're not always my favorite. But I really like this one. Let me get it out of this packaging for you. So this is oh, I really like it. Okay, so again, the card backing, you can see there's a cauldron in the middle, and it has like these different blues and greens and purples on it, and it's just a really pretty card backing. But then on the front, you have this cauldron that has a little moon symbol on the front of it. And it says, "Fame isn't everything." And I really like this pen because the cauldron and the "fame isn't everything" just instantly reminds me of the first time that Harry and Snape meet in potions class, when Snape is, you know, quizzing him on everything and trying to make the point that fame isn't everything. Snape's not my favorite. But I love that a lot of the cauldron items that we get are of course going to be black because that's what you standardly see as a cauldron. But I really like that this is a really shiny, like silver color. It's just really different and it really catches the eye. Yeah, I just have to say I'm a big fan of the whole design of this pen. I like the smoke coming out of the cauldron in the green color. I like the silver cauldron. I really just like everything about it. So I'm a big, big fan of this pen. Okay guys, I think we only have one last item, and it's this tiny little box. It's kind of a sneak peek of something back here, but I'm not going to look at it. But it looks like maybe the Hogwarts castle itself. You can see like some windows and some bricks. I'm not sure, but let's see what's in here. Okay, I think we have some washi tape, I think is what it's called. I don't use it, so I'm not exactly sure of the term of it, but I'm pretty sure it's washi tape. But it looks like we have some cool designs. So there's 3 of them total. This first one you can see is Honeydukes themed. It has like jelly beans and just candies. And it has the pink stripes of Honeydukes. Then we have this darker one, and try to make it where you can see it. It's a lot harder to see because it's not as bright. And it says, "Follow the spiders." So that one's pretty cool too. I definitely think this one's my favorite though. Oh, that's really cool. So you can see that we have the image from the prefect's bathroom, the window from in there. And I think that one's really pretty. So I have never used these before, but I really like planners and planning things, and I really need to do it more because I enjoy it. Everything gets so hectic with real life work and making YouTube videos and everything that comes with that. So I would like to use these at some point. I really like having, if it does come to a day where I am, you know, using journals and planners, I can make them more Harry Potter related with these. And I know a lot of people do use these. So I think that's a pretty cool idea. And I got some washi tape in a Cauldron Crate box, but I've never seen that in any of my Geek Gear. So that's a pretty fun thing. And I really like the theming on all of them. So guys, I don't know how this happened, but again, we won 10% off my next renewal, which is very exciting. Not gonna lie, the Geek Gear boxes, they've been a little behind on shipping, and there's just a lot of different ones that you can purchase, and it can take a toll on your checking account. So I actually had canceled my special edition subscription, but maybe I'll use this 10% off and renew it. Maybe that's a good thing that I could do since I won on this. So that is everything out of our July Geek Gear box. So we are going to go over the cheat sheet. Now, I was lucky enough to be on the social spotlight on the June box. So let's see who we have on the July box. So July box, I do not know her, but it is the social spotlight is Amy D. Nesbitt. So I do not know her, so I'm gonna have to go check her out. But then on the actual cheat sheet, it looks like we had 6 items this month. So we have the Wizardry Rescue Bus t-shirt. So that was our Night Bus t-shirt. We have the License and Exclusive Fox print, the Wizardry White chess piece, the Wizardry Washi tapes, the License and Exclusive Felix Felicis pin, and then the exclusive monthly pin, Fame Isn't Everything pin. So this month, well, let's go over our favorites and least favorites first. So I think my least favorite this month is gonna be the print. Again, it's just personal preference. The picture itself is really pretty, but just the fact that I really do not like the color yellow, and I just don't have a lot of room for these bigger prints. So that's gonna be my least favorite, just personal preference, not necessarily anything against the item itself. But then for my favorite item, there's actually a couple things that I liked in here. I'm going to say, I'm gonna choose 2 because I like them for different reasons. So the first item, I'm going to say my chess piece, because again, I don't have one of these. I think it's really cool that Geek Gear sends these out randomly in their boxes. I have seen some of the other ones and I do really like them as well. But I think the design of it is done really nicely because, again, I could tell the moment I saw it, I could remember the scene in the movie where you see this guy. And yeah, I just really like him and I think he's gonna be a great addition to my collection. But then I'm a really big fan of the pin. I think that Geek Gear really upped their game with this pin compared to the ones that we've received in their last few boxes. Again, I like that as soon as I saw it, you get that instant flash or that instant memory of a part from the movies or the books. You know, Snape has the same lines in the books pretty much that he says in the movie. So I really like the design and the theming around it. It's just a really nice pin. But yeah, guys, so that is all of our items out of our July Geek Gear box. I think this one was a pretty good box. I had a few items that I really liked. I'm definitely gonna wear the Night Bus t-shirt. I know that chess piece is going to go onto my shelves. The pin, definitely going on the pin board. Again, there were a few items in here that I probably won't use, like that print and like the officially licensed pin. But Geek Gear, they curate their boxes for a wider audience, I believe. You know, they have a lot of usable items in here. And as a collector, my favorites are probably a lot different than some other people's favorites. You know, I'm sure there's a lot of people who got this box who would be really excited to use that pin. It's just not something that I'm necessarily going to use myself. But But I thought it was a pretty cool box. We got a lot of different items, and yeah, I'm not happy about it. But I always love hearing what you guys thought about this box as well. So definitely leave a comment and let me know what your favorite and least favorite items were. As always, guys, thank you for watching. If you would like to see more videos related to Harry Potter and the Wizarding World, feel free to like this video and subscribe to my channel. And I hope to see you next time in the common room.